Alright, welcome back to Axis and Allies. We'll be starting another Allies game here. Let's get right into it. I've pulled... Okay, DYSENTRY in the Ranks. It's a pretty unique name. Okay. Don't know what it means, but it sounds pretty cool. Right, let's not waste too much time here. Need a pretty strong Russia opener, hopefully. Alright. Get on with it. Good luck to the Russians. Alright, that could have been a lot worse. Can I get a couple more hits? That's more like it. Alright, okay. Very, very nice. That is my best West Russia so far. Can we kick it off with a nice Ukraine battle as well? Yeah, as much as I want to retreat here, I think taking out these aircraft is just far more important. Yeah, that does suck that the bomber hit, but I'll take it. Pretty happy with that. Let's put the AA gun forward, make it a little bit more difficult for him. Right, do I position an aggressive stance against the Japanese here? Depends. What am I doing with the UK? I had a pretty strong West Russia, so I could actually stack 5 infantry here and stack a UK fighter into Bury. See how he handles that. Right? Do I do that? Do I perform that move? I could. Do I send more Russians down? I could do like a KJF here. I'm going to try out a new configuration from the UK here to cause as much problems as possible. He can stack this if he wants, I don't really care. I have a pretty strong, so I could probably get away with doing this. Threaten a pretty decent punchback with the Russians. 2, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's give that a go. Yeah, we stay on SAC AA. Alright, good luck to the Russians here. Yeah, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to try and do a pretty strong KJF. From the get-go, we put the pound on Japan. I'm probably going to do mass infantry buy for Russia. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Right. That's the end of Russia round 1. And I'll be back with UK round 1. Alright. UK round 1. So 2 artilleries, 11 infantry for the Germans here. Took Karelia for free. Took Ukraine. Losing 1 infantry, that's very fortunate for him. Yeah, that's quite frustrating. Okay. Oh, someone... Good on him, man. I can't seem to succeed this battle, and he pulls it out of the blue like that. Good on him. That's a bit annoying. Okay, yeah, because I wanted to sag the transport to take France, but... Okay, US will deal with this problem, that's fine. Lost 2 subs, so he went in light and was still pretty successful. 5 fighters here, not too concerned. I'm not putting a fleet down anyway. But I should have to deal with all these problems. Ideally, this cruiser survives. Oh, I got a destroyer. Perfect. Very good stuff. Alright, so with the United Kingdom, the buy I'm going to go for is a tank, 2 bombers. Oh yes. What a buy this is. All this is going into India. Absolutely fascinating. This isn't my build order at all. This is somewhere that I picked up from a live stream from a fellow Axis and Allies YouTuber. From the DZMC podcast. I'll probably put a link to the video where I actually got it from. It was a live stream, but truly fascinating. This is not my tactic at all. Now the configuration I'm going to try out. Hopefully I do it justice because it looks pretty awesome for a Kill Japan. Not that they went for a Kill Japan in the live stream, but let's see if this pays out. I'm going to try and do it justice and see if it's successful. I've tried the 30 stack, didn't work. I've tried the 37 stack, didn't work. Let's see if this works, right? So bizarre. Right, I'll just apologise to my opponent here. I had to quickly sort something out. Background. So yeah, this will be my buy. 2 bombers and a tank for India. Absolutely bizarre. I love it. Absolutely love it. Right, so this cruiser, deal with that problem with these 2 fighters. This bomber takes up the transport. I don't know why he didn't just take Iceland. Not a bother. Bonus destroyer. Interesting. I'm just simply going to move that to 35. That's an extra target. That's literally what it is, right? In this situation. Now, what am I going for here? So, I want to attack here with this and this. Just need the fighter to get the hit. Bonus if he misses with the destroyer. And strangely enough, I'm going to take... that's not what I'm doing at all. I'm going to take Malaya. What a strange place to take. I could take Borneo instead. Do I take that instead? No, let's give the whole thing a try. Let's do it justice here. Let's go for Malaya. It's so bizarre, but it's awesome. I think that's it. Now, what I want is this to stop him from attacking Pearl. Hopefully there's enough targets for him to spread him out a bit thin and get him into awkward positions. There's the idea. I do need to one round this to stop him potentially shooting down a fighter. That would be quite annoying. Alright, let's lock this in, I think. Yep. Absolutely bizarre. I'd normally go for Borneo, but I'm just giving this a test run. See how it goes. Is that the idea behind taking Malaya is just to cause just an annoyance and more problems, so excellent. It also, the cruiser in Tier 36 to stop him bombarding Burma here, so... Right, okay, that's fine. Sucks losing the cruiser, but it is what it is. Right, I need a fighter to get the hit here. There it is. There it is again. Awesome stuff. This fighter's gonna sit here. This fighter will sit in Bury, so he can't do Szechuan in either. Push a guy forward. 3 infantry forward with an AA gun. I'm gonna hide the sub in his fleet with the cruiser in 30. And then come and pick this dude up. Drop him off in Australia. I don't know why I don't do that more often. 4 infantry there. I used to do it like very early on. The previous season when I was in silver. I don't know why I stopped. I mean, it's pretty interesting. Normally it's like a wasted move because you want to save the assets. But let's see if this pays off here. Now this destroyer is an addition here. Normally I was not expecting to hold this. Go to 35. That's an extra target. Extra target. Infantry, tank, infantry. Infantry, artillery. Unless I run away this way. I'm not concerned what the Germans could do. He could pick up 2 infantry. Bombard me, whatever. It's not really concerned. Now the bomber will sit. He doesn't have a bomber of his own, but I'm going to place it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nowhere to land. These 2 fighters can sit in... Doesn't really matter. Iceland. They can make it back in time if he decides to put a fleet down for whatever reason. Then I could dump them into Russia. That should be fine. Alright, this should be it for the UK. Let's move you down as well. Now, the idea behind this is I'm threatening to take East Indies because I have 2 bombers, 1 transport, and a cruiser bombard. If he doesn't take this transport out. It's kind of hidden amongst the clutter going on the map here. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. Alright, let's lock these moves in. Taking enough of this guy's time, so... Yep. 2 bombers and a tank. Yeah, full KJF mode here. I do have a sub that constantly threatens these sea zones as well. Can Japan deal with all of this? Probably not, let's be honest. With the bonus destroyer as well. With this, all of these targets. It's so much. We'll see if it pays off. Alright, that's the end of UK round 1. Now we're back with USA round 1. Alright, USA round 1. Japan bought 2 fighters and a sub. Okay. Right, killed the transport. So we saw that, that's fine. Okay, he took out the cruiser and the transport here. No units lost killing Malaya. No units lost killing the aircraft carrier. Lost 1 infantry. Wow, a pretty blessed turn for the Japanese, all things considered, considering how much clutter and problems I caused him. No units lost, eh? Well, 1 here and none here. That's insulting. Okay. What am I going to do with the US here? I have to deal with this problem. Gotta get another carrier. Do I go up north and stack 34 and threaten his mainland instantly? Think so. We're in a pretty good position. Russia is going to take these points so they can sustain themselves slightly longer. Russia will also take these. And I don't know, probably give up Caucasus. That stack's pretty good. I can't do anything to that. Interesting stuff. I expect him to just one transport. That's pretty brutal. I need to just win the battle of attrition. I think the best move, honestly, is to come up here with the Americans. Threaten him directly, so he's forced to stay up here and go up all this land. I'm going to pause here and think about the US's moves and buy here. Right, so for the US here, I'm thinking of 2 subs, 2 destroyers and a carrier. I was thinking of going for this way, but I don't need to, because he wants to go up here anyway and get more transports. He's only got 1. Now, the Allies can deal with this. I'm pretty confident they can deal with this. He might be able to take India. But at the end of the day, I can just take it back and he will run out of units eventually. Especially if I give up on Africa here. And these units are still intact. I'm just going to have lots of trading power to take it back and then he has nothing left. So I can win that battle of attrition there. If it comes down to it. If I can't deal with these problems. I think the US will try and take out as much of this material here as possible. I think. Unless the US deals with this problem instead. And then the UK will have 2 infantry, a tank, fighter, and 2 bombers on this target. This fighter could do something, I guess. Yeah, you know what, I'll do that instead. I was thinking of double hitting this. But I think the UK can just simply... If I take this territory... well, it's relying on that, isn't it? I do have 3 bombers on this target. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Interesting stuff. I don't know, is it worth America going in first? Russia's going to take this and this. America can headbutt themselves here. Well, let's lock the buy-in and see my odds on these things here. Now I want to deal with this problem. Just get rid of it. Okay. Now, destroyer. Let's kill this sub, and then pick up 2 infantry. Come down and take Solomon's. So I'm going to threaten to take Borneo from the Americans straight away. I think that's pretty necessary. One, 2, 3. That's fine. So I need a hit in the first round here. Now, I don't know, do I deal with this or this? The UK only has an infantry. Can the UK deal with both problems here? Infantry tank, infantry 2 tanks, infantry 3 bombers and a fighter? I think the UK could deal with all the problems. Even if he takes it back, I'm going to buy 3 more infantry, I think. He only has, I mean, he has plenty of airplanes to sack and take it. But I might actually give up Caucasus and deploy, well, actually send these 4 Russian infantry down to Persia to retake it with Russia if need be. Good luck to the Americans. I just need a hit from the fighter. Don't let me down, please. Alright, good stuff. We took the territory. Which one's this? Oh, the sub. Okay. Alright, good stuff. That's dealt with. Alright, nicely done, destroyer. Very nice. Alright, I need a hit from the fighter. That's all I'm asking. We go again. Can I hope for another hit, please? I go in, I think. But hoping for another hit. Very, very nice. Good stuff. Very, very nice. Good job. Very well done. An exposed bomber. Very nice. These 2 infantry are probably just going to move down. This fighter here, this fighter here. I want UK infantry here. That's not how you spell it. This fighter lands here. Now, I'm going to bring these 2 transports to Sea Zone 19. Bring the cruiser to Sea Zone 56. Fighter can wait in there, and then the bomber can sit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could send the bomber here. Is it better somewhere else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's do that. I'm very happy with this. The fighter did very, very well there. This should be an easy take for the United Kingdom. I don't know if it's worth me pushing forward in mass. I'm probably just going to take it light. I'm not sure what I'm doing that just yet. Alright, so I should have my fleet here. I'm threatening to take Borneo and Philippines this turn. He only has 1 transport, so he can't do it all, right? That's the idea. Carrier, 2 more destroyers, and another sub. 2 more subs, I mean. Despite what he's, I might put a fleet down because I'm probably going to lose India anyway. I might just buy a fleet. I have 2 fighters available, so I'm not sweating too much. Russia. As much infantry as possible, I think, for holding power. I'm going to see my odds on holding West Russia here. Alright, so with the Russians here, I just don't have enough strength to hold West Russia or Caucasus for what I'm planning here. Yeah, so I'm going to back off, trade these 2, deny him putting more units here, and then hide in Russia. What I'll probably do is move a small stack into Kazakh, so I'm threatening to retake India with the Russians. And I'm going to do 4 and 4, so it's a pretty big threat on Caucasus, so he doesn't get the idea of stacking it, hopefully. I've got enough to deal with that with the Russians. Yeah, 4 and 4 here. Be happy with this. Russia's going to get a huge influx of income. Best case scenario, that is 24, 29, 31, 33. That's insane. Obviously, I won't be able to buy 11 infantry, so I'll probably buy infantry and a fighter. Or a couple tanks. We'll see. So all I'm doing this turn is I'm going to try and retain my artillery. I have no interest in trying to hold India. I'm planning on retaking it. Because he's going to run out of units. Right? He's going to run out of units. That is the idea. Now, fighter here. And I might do an extra infantry here. Just to make sure I do take this. Could do an artillery, but let's just do infantry instead. Alright, good luck to the Russians here. I think I do leave a Russian here and here. It's just to soak up hits, right? That's the idea. Because he's gonna have a limited unit pool in China here. If he can take attrition, that's a bonus. He's got a split anyway to deal with the problem. Okay, so yeah, this should be fine. Nah, I think that's a bit of a trap. I'm not gonna stack this. There's no point. Alright, good luck to the Russians. Come on, fighter. Very nice. Good stuff. Alright, come on, fighter. Alright, come on, wakey wakey. Alright, it's fine. The infantry covered for you. Good stuff. Right, so this is definitely a full retreat. It's never been more obvious. Now, let's do this and this. 2 fighters in Moscow. And if I do... Do I leave an infantry here? I guess I do. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Because I'm going to threaten to take India back with 3 Russian tanks. And 3 Russian infantry. If Japan takes it on their turn. Which means I don't have to put anything there. I could put the bare minimum and then invest in a navy in Season 7. I have fighters available, so unless they're needed, I'll just buy some more. I think I'll just leave the Russian infantry here. He has to go out of his way to wipe them out. The Japanese, but he's only got 1 transport, so he can't do it all, right? Yeah, this should be fine. Honestly, this should be fine. And I have a pretty deadly bite on Caucasus still, so I'll try and make India as hard as possible, so if he tries and stacks it, Russia can deal with this problem instead of having to deal with India. Alright, let's I think we've used enough time here, let's move on. That is for the UK only, okay. As long as I have infantry here and here. I don't need it there, but I guess I can move it. You can't blitz. You can't blitz it. You can't blitz tanks across. So he has to... Yeah, I'll do that instead. Right, 4 artilleries, 4 infantry. Alright, that is the end of Russia round 2. And we're back with UK round 2. Okay, UK round 2. 2 artilleries, 3 tanks, 5 infantry for the Germans. Took Caucasus for 3. Took West Russia, no units lost. Lost an infantry taking Belorussia, and then lost an infantry taking Karelia. I'll take that. And he stacked Belo here, that's fine. Just going to take these back with the Russians, it's pretty simple, and block this. He's probably going to threaten this, so I've got to be careful with that. It's pretty intimidating, these 6 artillery, 6 infantry. Tanks, of course, so... now... what I'm thinking with the United Kingdom is just 3 infantry and a carrier. I could buy a destroyer. Get that fleet up ready. Because I think I will lose India this turn. He can take it if he wants. I'm not trying to defend it. I'm trying to take it back, right? Because the majority of his attack power is his air force. So as long as 35's blocked, he can't come around and hit it with a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I'm not concerned about that. So if he wants to go for it, I'll leave 3 infantry in India. All the UK has to do this turn is take out Burma and French Indochina. So he only has 4 infantry in the vicinity to do any damage, really. He might not take India. He might just ignore it instead. I could put this cruiser here now that I think. Or I leave it in 33 and threaten to build a navy still. Or I put it in 29. Leave the sub in 46. Unless I can take out this destroyer. I don't know if I can go through his fleet. But this will be my buy. I think this is fine. He can't hit my fleet. I could buy transport instead. Yeah, because I don't need the fighters here. As long as I take these territories, the fighters don't need to be here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's still fine. Yeah, I'll buy a transport instead and an extra infantry. I don't need an extra infantry for United Kingdom. I'll save it for more navy for next round. Yeah, I'm not messing this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't deal with that. The American destroyer will simply go to Zone 7. It's fine. And he also stacked this. I'm not too concerned. Let's do this. I'm happy with this. Oh, I can. That is so cheeky. 1, 2, 3. I could land the fighter in Yunnan. Don't know about that though. It's up to him, right? Is he interested in doing that? Oh, I don't have to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could just simply come back. That's fine. Infantry and a bomber should be able to deal with this. Not mistaken. Infantry, 2 tanks at least. Russia can deal with this. That's fine. Unless I do take it back. This infantry doesn't need to be in India. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have 3 bombers on this still, actually. I don't really care. You can invest in Africa. It's not a big deal. think I will try and kill this at least. Now, dealing with this bomber. What am I doing? This bomber can deal with it, I guess. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should make sure the destroyer's dead because that's less ships, right? And then what? A fighter here? I mean, why not, right? I do want to make sure this is dead. 1, 2. This fighter can't engage any of this, so it can come here. And this bomber can assist these tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do it this way instead. Okay, it's not what I want at all. I'll make sure the bomber dies in the first round. You know what, I shouldn't have to do that. Let's just deal with this infantry for the Russians here, so they have to deal with one attack. I just need a hit in the first round. Alright, well, let's lock these moves in. If he wants to take India, so be it. I'll just take it back with either the United Kingdom or the Russians here. Maybe the Russians. They can't do anything. Okay, yeah, let's lock these in. Alright, good luck to the United Kingdom. Very nice fighter, very nice. Alright, let's get this bomber. Very, very nice. Good stuff. Very, very nice. Excellent stuff. Right, I just need to kill the infantry here. Glad I sent the bomber, and we take it, even better. Very, very nice. Leave the fighter here. If he wants to hit the target, so be it. Infantry. And then I'm going to double threaten with the United Kingdom and the Russians. One, two, 3. Right, these two fighters will make their landing here. I mean, these guys don't have to do anything really. And then make sure I move the 4 infantry here. Now the cruiser, do I move it to 46? Like, it's just more chaff he has to deal with if he wants to go for it. If he doesn't deal with it, then I'll just simply it also takes away the bombards if he wants to go for this as well. Very questionable move, but it is there regardless. Okay. Yeah, so if he doesn't take it out, he'll just join the American fleet. It's that simple. Alright, yeah, pretty happy with this. Pretty, buying into the Japanese income and assets here, so. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 3 bombers and a fighter. on this position, so he has to bring a fleet back or buy more ships to try and protect more transports. Alright, I'm liking this. Good stuff. Very well done from the UK. It's a pretty well coordinated attack from all allies members here. I'm liking what I'm doing. Let's go on to sack here. Doesn't really matter too much. But it's my standard as the British. I can even find it. Alright, your move, Japan. There's the end of UK round 2. I'll be back with USA round 2. Alright, USA round 2. Now, I will make a note here that I am noticing small mistakes that I'm making. So I'm pretty happy with that I'm catching them on straight away now. It's just very, very minor. Like, I should have put the fighter here, the dead zone 35 if he decides to stack his navy. Should have put the Russian fighters in Bonkcc or Barbarossa so I could actually deal with this problem a lot easier than what it is right now. So yeah, it's just minor things like that. But I think we're in now. US is just going to simply take Borneo. It is that simple. Yeah. He can't punish me for it, and I can even stack all the UK assets. I can even buy a UK fleet. If I wanted to. I don't think I need to. The UK can just buy tanks. More tanks, I think, for India. Start blitzing. Start training heavier with the Japanese, because they're not going to be able to maintain it for very long. But I have to be careful, of course. He could come back down and threaten to take India. He has 3 carriers now, so yeah, he bought a transport, 2 subs, aircraft carrier, and a fighter here. Took Manchuria, no units lost. Took French Indochina, no units lost. Took Xinjiang, no units lost. Took Sichuan, no units lost. Took Guangdong, no units lost. Oh yes, one of those games. Fantastic. That makes me very, very happy, of course. Ridiculous. Where can this fighter go? 1, 2. I need fighters, that's what I need. US. Let's get a bunch of because I do need fighters here. How much am I missing? No, I don't. I don't need fighters. I've got 1 here. Okay. Do I get lights, or do I keep up with his carrier count? I'm already in though, so I could probably afford to buy lights. Yeah, okay. Because I'm going to be in and get an IC down. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Another don't know if I need another transport. Could bring the infantry down. And I'm going to have free transports work. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't really care if he takes Alaska. I'm probably going to retreat anyway. Yeah, I'm happy with this, I think. I'm going to take this and then build an IC. I don't know if he has enough power to kick me off. Because the UK can also stack its fleet down. I'm going to have 2 carriers, 4 fighters. 3 destroyers. 4 destroyers, a battleship, 5 destroyers, 2 cruisers, 2 subs, at least. Should be enough against his fleet. He has no lights except subs of his own. But he's got bigger problems, right? He can do an air attack if he wants. I don't think I'm concerned. I don't need to block him. That's fine. I mean, if I need to, I could back off and stack a bunch of fighters here. This should be fine. Well, as long as he doesn't get hit back, right? That is the thing. Now, I could do 2 infantry on this. And then try and get a hit. Wait, how am I hitting this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't really want to land there. If I can help it. This bomber can just hide in India. It's fine. Besides that, that should be everything. Cancel that, please. Thank you. Interesting. Send all fighters, thank you. I know it's unlikely, but I might get lucky and get a hit in the first round. I get no hitbacks, he gets 2. You can't make this stuff up. You can't. Dude, it's fine. I'm in a pretty strong position here. This bomber, yep, hides in India. I'm going to try and kill this with the Russians. Hopefully I do get 2 hits. Like, he can't stop me, and I'm going to stack a bunch of stuff down. I could even get a carrier. Or another destroyer, like... I don't know if him air attacking this is a particularly good idea. But I might just get the carrier just so I have extra defense. I do have 2 fighters available to land if I'm not... Yeah, I mean, if he wants to air attack it, be my guest. Alright, that should be it from the Americans. Yeah, of course, I lost the fighter. Wow, 33 income. I could make it so that he has to trade with tanks. Don't want to risk planes. Could I stack this and stack? Should be able to stop him taking Caucasus again. I play my cards right. What am I doing here? Like... I could deploy. He only has 9 tanks. 5 fighters. That shouldn't be enough to stop what I'm planning here. I don't have the capacity to do any more damage. I mean, I could throw an infantry. 1, 2, 3. I could throw an infantry 3 tanks at this with 2 fighters. Maybe that's what I should be doing. The extra fight is pretty nice. Or I just mass up, right? Or I buy some tanks. Could buy some. Let's get the fighter instead. What's my income? 22? 25 on a good day. I don't know if the fire is the best purchase here, but we'll go for it. Now, I want to deal with this with pretty deadly efficiency here, so probably 2. 1 infantry, and I might have enough to stack this still. I'm going to go in for a round. If I get hit in the first round, I'll keep going. If he gets 2 hits in the first round, I'm just going to retreat. I'm not having any of that. I mean, I should probably prioritize killing these Japanese units. Right? So I do this instead. Do I give up Caucasus Hold? I think 1, 2, 3, 4. What's his counter to that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He could use fighters to wipe out my Russian tanks. Not sure if I'm too bothered by that. It hurts. It does, committing more than this, it does hurt, but I don't want him getting lucky and getting some ridiculous result. He only has 9 tanks, 5 fighters. I should be able to defend myself. Right, let's give this a go. I'm going to prioritize killing Japanese here. It is a KJF, so let's stick with the program. Right, I need a pretty outstanding first round. Come on, boys, 2 hits. Right, that's fine. Here's what it is. Sucks losing the artillery, but the sacrifice has to be made. Oh my god, what a joke. Okay, that's more like it. He's still got a hit, man. Ridiculous. Now, question is, can I stack this? That's the question. Is it worth stacking? It's just to deny him getting these points. Like, can I do that? That's the question. And then I deploy another fighter and 3 infantry. I'm gonna see my odds on that. Right, so if I haven't messed up here, this is a 93% chance to hold with 10 infantry, 4 artillery, 1 AA gun, and 3 fighters from the Russians. So we're on stack AA, that's fine. I'm gonna deny him this. He chose to go up there and not stack this, so this hurts a lot, it really does. Do I need the AA gun? Can I stick it in Karelia instead? I'd rather not. I'd rather not chance it, to be honest. It sucks, but hopefully I get hitbacks on the same scale as his Japanese. It's insane, truly. I might see if it's worth the UK hitting this with an airstrafe. I mean, I could. 2 fighters, 3 bombers. Just to kill the infantry. And 2 tanks. Now that I see that. Yeah, that's a pretty decent attack on that. I do like that. I don't mind giving up on this. To deal with that problem, that's 5 infantry. That has to be worth it. Right, let's lock this in. Not making any mistakes here. One, two, three. I mean, he could do 5 fighters on this. Now that I see that. Yeah, that's probably a mistake by me. We'll see if he goes for that. I just caught that. That's actually quite annoying. Yeah, I'm glad I left the fighter there then. It's very frustrating. That's probably worth it to get rid of the UK assets. Yeah, and then that botches that attack. We'll see if he notices that. Yeah, that feels bad. Yeah, that's 3 bombers exposed. That sucks. Yep. My mistake. We'll see if he notices that. I think 5 fighters on this position is worth it. Unfortunately, your fighter's out of position, but they're still influencing. Well, we'll see if he notices that. I hope he doesn't see that. It's very obvious. Bugger, that's so stupid. Alright, that is the end of Russia round 3. I'll be back with UK round 3. Alright, never punished. Never punished. Dude, I was so worried he would air raid this. I think that would have been worth it. It definitely would have been worth it, I think. Very happy with that. So I can probably commence to kill these Japanese infantry now. Very happy with that, for sure. Yeah, that deserved punishment. It's funny how I mentioned like, oh, I'm getting good at looking at my mistakes, and then I do this. It's just perfect irony. Alright, so he bought a bomber, 2 artillery, 2 infantry for the Germans. 1, 2. Alright, well I'm just going to take Finland. Or Norway. I'll take Norway for the points. Bomber, and then, yeah, that's it. He's only got a bomber on his target. I'm not too concerned. I don't think I need to send fighters here. I can send 1, just in case. So he took Trans for 3, took Egypt for 3. Took Archangel and it's lost, and he lost 2 infantry taking West Russia. Okay. Feels bad. Yep. Right, well, I'm going to pause here, think about my buy and moves for the United Kingdom. Okay, so with the UK, thinking of 2 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 tank, 2 fighters. Yeah. I gotta start worrying about Russia now. Yeah, he's gonna blitz his tanks across and just be annoying. Unfortunate, but gonna have to give this up as well. That wasn't so obvious. Fine, Russia just needs to trade this, and then we're fine. Yeah, there should be no way he has odds. I do have the option of bringing tanks back. So yeah, 2 infantry, artillery tank, 2 fighters, 2 fighters, 2 fighters for C98. I'm actually going to take France. Because his fighters are not in range. If I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4. He only has a bomber. If they're in Poland, which I think the fight should have been in Poland, there's no way I hit. Well, maybe there is a way. Did put for only 3 tanks there, so these fighters should have been in Poland to try and dead zone it. But yeah, I will take France here. Give UK boosted income because obviously I'm losing Africa here. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take 1 infantry. And then we're gonna go and hit this massive air raid. Now I do think I want to deal with this problem as well. Yeah, I'm going to go all in here and make sure the infantry die, hopefully. So he can't trade anything here, and it does expose a lot of China again. Alright, I think that's it for the UK. There's nothing else to do. It's no point doing anything with these guys. Yeah, it's just I'm hoping for a hit. So I take the territory to block him from coming down and taking somewhere like French Madagascar or threatening India. Yeah, it's just some shenanigans that he can perform. I'm not interested in him being successful in that area, so yeah, I think that's it. Good luck to United Kingdom. Here's some killer hits here. I'm sorry, it's absolutely insane. This guy's Japan hitbacks. They're just so brutal. Truly, I should start tallying how much damage the Allies are taking from one Axis member. So my fighters. 1 and 3. My bombers. 5. I think I sacked the fighter. I don't have. It sucks. Guys, do I need the bombers anymore? Where are they gonna go? India. Move the fighter to Russia. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I'm gonna sack the fighter. I think the bombers are still giving me quite a lot of value. Yeah, I'm glad I had those tanks. Right, can I please get a hit? Very nice. Okay. Do I move an infantry forward? Move 1 forward again. It just makes the trades even harder. I do want to kind of move to infantry here as well. I gotta pray for hitbacks. his Japan's been outstanding. Hopefully I get blessed, but I'm pretty sure in Japan round he lost absolutely nothing. Give me a break. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this. No way he takes India. That's fine, I'll just buy another carrier, it's that simple. Did he lose his bomber? I guess he did. I don't know where he lost it though. Oh no, I killed it, didn't I? Yeah, that's dead. Alright. Okay, it's the end of UK round 3. And I'll be back with USA round 3. Alright. USA round 3. Hitbacks from me are getting in just absolutely ridiculous. Infantry, 2 artilleries, 1 sub, 2 destroyers. Sub destroyer for 62, destroyer to 60, which I'm not really sure the purpose of that is. Could commit a sub to try and kill it. I might just throw a sub at it. And then 2 artilleries and infantry to Japan. Combat, took Soviet Far East for 3, took Bering, no units lost, took Yunnan, 1 infantry lost, and then air raided my 3 tanks, losing 1 fighter. It's like I'm cursed or something. I had 3 defending 3s, I get 1 hit. He 1-rounded it, by the way. He was firing on all cylinders, so it's just absolutely ridiculous. And his infantry just pop off like it's no tomorrow, so it's just insane. He's able to maintain this and keep all allies members weak. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. So the US is going to buy a destroyer, 2 fighters, and an industry because I expect to lose fighters trying to take East Indies from him. As much as I want to hit this with the UK fighters and bombers, I'm not interested. Knowing him, he'll get 4 hits defending, and I'm just not interested in losing my assets. I'll make the decision on UK's turn. I don't think it's worth it. I think I've got to make sure Russia's amply defended now, so... yeah, I'll make sure that as well. Yeah, this will be my buy industry for Borneo. That wasn't so obvious. And then, yes. We'll see if the game plays with me on this one. I think that's literally it. That's all I'm doing. He can't take Borneo back, so I have to defend the Borneo. I have to defend Borneo with anything. He might come back down. I doubt it, though. I have my entire navy ready. But I'm gonna need the UK to swarm the Chinese continent and get rid of these points. Can't be allowed to sit. Right, I think that's it. This has to be successful. I need to 1-round it, so I can sack 2 planes if need be. I do need the bombard to hit. Please don't play around. Attack the bomber because the fighters provide defensive value for my fleet that I still need. I don't think I have to worry too much about what he can do to my fleet in 47 here. Right, I'm going to leave one sub in 65. And the rest will make their way down. I don't need the AA gun, that's fine. Subs. Ah, oh, damn it, I should have sent this sub to kill this destroyer. Whatever, it's fine. Ah, oh, that's annoying. Should have done that. Should have took the chance. And now he has a destroyer on this target, which I don't have to worry about, I don't think. It's just a destroyer, but it's still a surface ship that defends his navy at the end of the day. 1, 2, 3. Nowhere to land. He can't attack any of my fleets, so we're golden there. Sure. Might air raid this. Well, I can actually send a tank and 3 bombers after this. Take this. UK. Yeah, we can deal with that problem. Alright. Yeah, we stay on carry keep. It's fine. Could actually leave an extra fighter. Yeah, that should be fine. And then I'm going to take Philippines next turn. I'm going to start taking these points away as well. And now I'm threatening this territories as well, so I'm going to trade back this for the UK if I need to. His bomber is here. I might actually dedicate these 3 bombers to take it out. The UK. Just to stop him sending more units to Africa, and then we can start cleaning up. You might put an IC down, that'd be certainly an interesting move. Alright, we can get 8 infantry for the Russians, while the income is high enough. Don't think that's a good idea, Russia. I don't think so. But the 3 fighters are nice. I'll move 1 Russian infantry forward. Maybe 2. Doesn't really matter. Right, so I need to make sure I do take this. So I will commit an artillery. And 3. Gotta be 2 infantry. I have to take it. Don't want to play around with this. Actually, I'll take out his AA gun now that he's done that. Yeah, this should be enough to deal with this problem. I don't want the game messing me around. Alright. Good luck to Russia here. Right, nicely done by the Russians. Yeah, if he hangs around here, I will actually dedicate these 3 bombers to deal with this. Maybe, maybe not. I could sack the carrier and attack it with 2 fighters instead. And 1 bomber. Yeah, I could actually sack the carrier to deal with the problem. That's if it's in 15. Alright. Okay. I just need to buy carriers. Mass carriers. Start trading. I have more transports than him, so I'm gonna clean up. I don't know why my game's doing that, it just snaps. Yeah. If he wants to air raid this, buy fighters, go ahead. At the end of the day, they're not here defending his fleet, so I can push forward more aggressively. I think I can guarantee taking this and holding it. I don't think he can stop me. So much defensive power. 2. Unfortunately, the fighters cannot make it, but fine. Alright, I seriously doubt he has odds on Russia here. I have 6 fighters. But I will make sure that, yeah, sack AA, that's fine, just in case he does go for it. With 9 tanks, 5 fighters, 5 infantry. $20 more, 21 more IPC, 7 more infantry unless he bombs me. I'll definitely take it. Getting a big blob going, so. Alright, that is the end of Russia round 4. I'll be back with UK round 4. Alright, UK round 4. 2 more tanks, 9 infantry, 2 more artilleries. Took Caucasus, Evenki, 3. Killed an infantry and artillery, no units lost. Excellent stuff, really. In France, no units lost. Lost an infantry taking West Russia. No units lost taking Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. Lost an infantry taking Vologda. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna deal with this problem now. I'm gonna get rid of this battleship. Yep. Should be fine. 28 income, that's fine. Right, so with the with United Kingdom, 2 infantry, 2 tanks, transport and a fighter. Will be my buy, I think. 2 infantry for United Kingdom. Unless I don't want that. 1. No. Okay, yeah, this will be my buy. This should be fine. Well, I'm going to take Indochina back and nuke his battleship. Hopefully I'll one-round it. I'm going to take a tank and an infantry. Take Norway. Now, I want to hit this for the Russians and this for the Russians. I think. Just need a hit. Okay, yeah, I think this is it for the UK. I'm not sure of his odds on Russia. I think I can still hold. I don't need to calculate it just yet. Russia's getting 7 more infantry. So I shouldn't have to worry about that too much. Besides that, that should be everything. Yeah, I want to stop him flooding Africa, because he's going to start sending more to Persia, which stops me from trading for Russia with the United Kingdom with land units. So, yeah, that's the reason why. So if he really wants to buy another battleship, go ahead. You're wasting your money. Yeah, Africa's going to fall, unfortunately, but should be fine. I'm taking points away from Germany as he takes points away from me. Alright, good luck to the United Kingdom. Alright, a nice simple 1 round, please. Alright, okay, well, attacking fighters earning their paycheck for sure. Yeah, very nice. And we take the territories, awesome. Infantry. I'm not sure what he's going to do with the fighters. They might just land in West Russia. So, I was thinking of putting the tank across, but it's in the direct path of his fighters. So I'm just going to hold off on that. I will put an infantry forward. Besides that, that should be everything. I'm going to leave these guys here. He could take both, I think. He can get away with that. I'm not too concerned. Don't think. But I will do that instead, just in case he does try that sort of move. And I can just retake it with the United Kingdom. Or perform an air raid, if it's weak enough. I should have hit his destroyer. Dude, what am I doing? I completely forget that. I had 2 opportunities to go and try and take out this destroyer. Oh, man. Okay, so this should be it for the United Kingdom. Transport into 7, because I'm pretty sure he can't touch it. He's got no bomber, so... Oh, he does. An idiot. What am I doing? Oh, God. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't notice the bomber. Interesting. Do I put the transport here instead? One, two, three. Well, you can't kill it with the... I mean, it's not in the correct spot at all, but... That is so dumb. I can't put it here, otherwise it just dies to his bomber, and I've just wasted my money. Let's put it in 35, I guess. I'll improvise. Oh my god, man. Let's do 2 tanks. Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay. It's fine. America can protect it, but it's not the point. Just didn't notice its bomber. Better be on SAT carrier keep, yeah, because I think 3 fighters and a bomber might be a justifiable attack from the Germans. So I want to make sure that my fighters die last. Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay that round, I will admit. But now I have a transport here, so I can actually technically send units to Africa. I can go retake Egypt. Yeah, let's roll with it. That's yeah, silly mistake there. Alright. Well, that's the end of UK round 4, and I'll be back for USA round 4. Alright. USA round 4. Japan bought 5 submarines. He's dead zone 48, so I can't move in mass. I'm going to take it still, though. And then combine it with the UK sending 2 tanks, 2 bombers to try and wipe this out. And I'm going to block Sea Dome 36 and 48, and then stack my entire navy on 47. He took Yakut, and then lost an infantry taking French Indochina. Yeah, and stacked in 61, so not overly concerned, but should be able to deal with it. Got 29 more income. It's fine. Right, well, with the Americans, I'm going to get 1 infantry, 1 aircraft carrier, 1 battleship, and 1 more fighter. And then these fighters will make their way down to Solomon's, and then I'm going to have 6 fighters on this target, so he's going to have to block me, wiping him out, I think. And yeah, I'm going to be blocking 36, 48, and then sending a cruiser to 35, and then he has a, well, and a 1 in 2 chance to win this battle, I think. Or it's more, I think it's a 1 in 4. It's a half chance that it's a draw because it's 2 free dice. Just to protect the transport because I messed up the previous round. And then on this battle, the Germans have where is it? A 46% chance to wipe. And then I have a 41% chance to hold with this doctrine in place. So hopefully, at least the fighters survive. And I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Send 2 more fighters to Russia. Because Germany has 16% chance right now. Well, not right now, after Russia's buy, to take Russia. Yeah, it's an 80. You know what? I will commit 3 fighters and infantry. Try and take this out. Hopefully, take the territory. I just want to kill the infantry. And then this Russian infantry will retreat as well. And then this UK one can either come here or take a territory for the Americans. Okay. Yeah, this would be my buy. Yeah, no problem. Yep. So yeah, I will be taking Philippines. I'm going to sack a transport. I have more transports than him at the moment, so I can I can win the attrition war here. And bonus points if I kill these 4 infantry. With the 2 tanks and 2 bombers, hopefully that's available for me. And with this transport, I think what I'm going to try and do is try and take New Guinea back with the United Kingdom. Unless taking African territory is slightly more important. I just need his fighter to fail and my cruiser to hit. If he kills the cruiser, fine. I just want the transport alive, so my mistake isn't as bad as it has been. And that's it. Yeah, I'm not doing anything else. Yeah, I did make like 2 minor mistakes. I should have taken out one of his destroyers with one of my subs, but it just never occurred to me that I could do that. I suppose the UI was kind of blended in, so I'll give myself a chance there. And yeah, that's it. I can send a destroyer 2 fighters. What does that look like? It's unlikely, I'm aware of that, but I just need the fighters to get a couple hits. And yeah, then I can go... Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Land on the carrier again. Because at the moment, blocking here and here. So I'm expending 3 destroyers right now. And then I have 4 left. One, 2, 3, can't do that. Yeah, I'll see if this move pays off. I just need hits, hopefully from my destroyer, and then hopefully from my planes. Oh, good luck. I'm hoping my fighters' shots are true here. Oh, there you go. Bit of a disappointment. I doubt he's going to do an air raid. My navy, it makes 0 sense. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I was hoping for an extra hit, but it is what it is. This sub can go to 52. I suppose I should have sent a sub after it as well. Yeah, unfortunate. I could have added a surprise strike on that sub, on those subs. That would have been. Right, hopefully he fails. The Germans fail, but he might consider it a good option. Right, just 7 straight infantry. And then I'm going to attempt to take this. And that is it. Good luck to Russia. Just like that. There you go. It's so silly sometimes. Alright. Yeah, Russia's gonna need some help soon. That's why I'm hoping he doesn't hit this fleet so I can send 2 more fighters. Yeah, 22 infantry, AA gun. Am I sacking? Yes, I am. 5 artilleries, 6 fighters against 11 infantry, 3 artillery, 12 tanks, 3 fighters, 1 bomber. Japan is not in range for a 1-2 punch just yet with this tank, so don't have to worry about that. %89.5% chance to hold. He has a 10% chance to take. Alright. Okay, that is the end of Russia round 5. And I'll be back with UK round 5. Right. UK round 5. 9 tanks for the Germans here. All into Germany. Okay, so he tank blitzed Belgium Congo. Then took Union of South Africa for free. Took French Equatorial Africa. Lost some infantry attacking Vologda. I'll take that. And then took Caucasus, no units lost. Okay, so with this situation, Russia has an 80% chance to hold this round, but the following round after, it turns into roughly an 87 in his favour, because he's going to have 9 tanks and then he can purchase another 4 directly into Caucasus, which will get him 27 tanks. Which is absolutely insane. So, yeah, I can hold for this round. I've planned my buy for the UK for... I was thinking of buying 3 fighters. Because I can technically get another 4 fighters in time. But it's just not worth it. He can get it to an 87 no matter what I do. So round 6 is when Russia falls. Not round 6. Round 7 is when Russia falls. So I have 1 more turn to get the Americans sorted in this area. Now, I think it's better if I retreat. The Russians, I'm not too sure. If he commits his armor core to India, then that's a bit of a misplay, I think. Maybe, maybe not. He has so many tanks, like he could probably expend some and keep the pressure on Russia still. He can't point cap me. Because I own Philippines. For the moment. I think he will take it back this turn. Even if I kill these 4 infantry, he can come to Japan or come to French Indochina and pick up the artillery, all the infantry here and go for it. But he can't point cap me. If it looks like he's going to try and pull a move like that, I'll simply just dump all my transports into Philippines if I need to sack him or not. So yeah, unfortunately Russia's going to fall round 7. There's nothing I can do about it. Ideally I want to retreat with the Russians. Ideally to Kazakh and then Persia, but that's 2 turns bordering Caucasus, which I don't think is a move I should perform. So I'm going to probably just retreat to Kazakh, then Szechuan or Novo, then Xinjiang. Right, so I'm thinking of 3 infantry, 1 artillery, 2 tanks, and then a transport. This transport is going to go into Zone 7 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he doesn't need defense. He's got no fighters in the area. He sent 2 fighters to Egypt to make sure I don't take it. He might build an IC here soon. This time, when Russia falls, I'm going to make sure United Kingdom's nice and buffed up so he doesn't get any ideas of going for United Kingdom. So I've got to be careful with that, of course. Yeah, okay. I think this is good. I think it's 2 tanks and 1 infantry to India. What I'm actually going to do with this transport is actually hide in Zone 47, pick up 2 infantry and go for this when I have the time. The United Kingdom. But I will be hitting this. Push the infantry forward, put the tank across. I could take Northwestern. I'm just going to start flooding some UK units into Scandinavia here. I don't need to take this. I could actually step into Zone 5. Where are his fighters? Oh, here. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could drop the unit into Baltic, but isn't that where he wants to go anyway? I should probably sap as much money out of Germany as possible here, so maybe going here isn't that bad. I'm going to have carrier, a destroyer and a fighter sitting in 5. That should be enough to withstand 1 bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not possible. Do I kill this artillery? Could sacrifice a UK cruiser. Do I do that instead? You know, I could do that move. I didn't think of that. I could. The idea behind taking this artillery out is that he can't come down here, pick up this artillery instead, and then take Philippines, and also it takes out every infantry here. It has the possibility of doing that. I don't know, I'll have a think about that. Okay, so I'm just overviewing my moves. Thinking of taking the artillery and sending it to hit French Indochina with the cruiser. See if that pays off. And then I calculated my odds on this. It is a 83% chance for me to kill everything. On average with 2 bombers left. Of course he has a 12% chance to hold. I'm just here to kill the infantry. All of these infantry. If I can kill all of them, then it makes taking China a little bit easier for the Allies. That's the idea. Good luck to the United Kingdom. I just need the cruiser to hit. Begging. Yeah, what a joke. The odds... I did see the odds. He had a 20% chance of winning that. No units lost. Right, I need the rolls to happen here. I'll definitely take that. I take back what I said. Hell yeah. In fact, I can leave the 2 bombers here. Makes it an 88. I should have realised that. It might have been worth committing the infantry. Well, if I take the infantry out again, I just send the bombers. If I send the bombers, it's an 82. Yeah, it's sack, that's fine. Yeah, so I have a destroyer carrying a fighter against his 1 bomber. These fighters can't reach. These 3 fighters cannot reach. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think what I'll do instead is send this infantry here, then leave these 2. Kind of a wasted move, to be honest. It was a 54% chance for me to kill the infantry, and I missed with the cruiser and the artillery. Truly is hilarious sometimes. Okay, well, yeah, that's it, I think. Right, so a transport for 7. 2 tanks, 1 infantry. And then 2 infantry, 1 artillery. Or do I do the artillery down here? Let's do the artillery down there. Wait, no, I don't have any infantry. Let's just do it, yeah, just do this, This is fine. Alright. Well, yeah, good luck to the Allies on holding Russia. It is an 83.5% chance to hold. I reckon he waits for one more turn, like that's all he has to do, and then he has Russia. So if he commits his tank call down south, I think that is a mistake. Possibly, he might be able to take both, I don't know. We'll see. I have American fighters in the area if I do want to make sure I defend that, but it's not essential if I hold India. He can't point cap me, so I'm not too worried about it. Like Japan can take this, that'll get him to 6 out of 9. 7 out of 9. 8 out of 9. He can't do both in the same turn, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. Okay, that is the end of UK round 5. And we're back with USA round 5. Alright. USA round 5. 8 infantry for the Japanese. Killed 2 tanks, losing 1 infantry. That's unfortunate for sure. And killed the transport and destroyer here, no units lost. Ran away to 60. Alright, so the Americans this turn, I'm going to buy an artillery, carrier, transport, and a fighter, and an industry. I'm going to put the industry in Philippines. And yeah, the artillery, transport, carrier, and fighter into 47. Now I can step into 48 and have a 93% chance to hold against the Japanese. With my, well, not with my entire navy, but with most of my navy. And then what I'm going to do is leave the UK in 47. Actually, I can move this sub up. But I can move the sub up and then move the cruiser and destroyer from the UK into 47. Along with the carrier I'm going to buy, and the transport and the fighter. And then send one of my fighters here to 47 as well. So that it's a coin flip battle if he wants to airstrike 47. Yeah, I'm going to build my transports now. I've sacked a transport. I have 1 infantry to spare, so now I just need an artillery, and then I've filled up transport straight away, pretty much. So yeah, this should be looking pretty good for the Allies in the Pacific. Not really much in Europe, but we're looking over here for now, so this should be paying off. It's fine. I must remind myself when Russia falls to make sure that United Kingdom is a bastion and can't be invaded. I don't need to block him at all. Like, if he wants to sack his transport to take one of these back, fine. Don't really care. That should be everything. I might use this transport to go take Egypt back or something. Once this is dealt with, I might use India as a ground of taking African territories back. it really does depend on what he does. If he sends his tank corps down south, it literally buys Russia more time. And Russia might have odds to actually obliterate what he has here, if he's not careful. Right, this should be everything here. I'm not going to lose any units. I have 2 battleships to soak up the damage. Yeah, most of his assets are subs, which are crap at defending. Best chance he has on his navy is now. But like I said, he only has a 6% chance to wipe out my navy. I don't know if that's really a good option for him. Right, so as long as one of these fighters has enough movement to get back, we should be fine. Alright, let's lock these in. I actually have an extra infantry here. It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I couldn't afford anything else. I could have bought like an extra destroyer maybe, but it's fine. Alright. So yeah, after this is dealt with, got to concentrate on taking these from... I might take these with the Americans first, just to take his money away, and then concentrate on going for Japan itself. Okay, he's got 30 incomes, that's another... He can like get 8 infantry. Maybe 6 infantry, 2 tanks, possibly. Right, I'm not missing anything. So yeah, I invite him to hit my navy. I've not miscalculated, this should be fine. Alright, I did accidentally add an extra... No, I didn't, that's destroyers I'm talking about. Alright, so yeah, 6 subs. 5 destroyers, cruiser. Yeah, 2 battleships, 3 carriers, 5 fights. Yes, no problem with that. He doesn't really have anything that warrants worry, so get rid of this. And this should be it. What I will do then is change to sack. Because I could just buy some more. And then that will give me higher odds for this battle as well. Industry for Philippines. The reason I'm doing it in Philippines is that I could buy a transport to infantry straight away. Must make sure I deploy them on the sea and not Borneo itself. Yeah, good stuff. And that's it. That's it from the Americans. I just need the UK to support this battle with the cruiser and then the sub to move up here as well. I'm going to do this because I'm going to use as much money as possible, and then hopefully the following round, I'm pretty sure I calculated correctly, this is around an 80% chance to hold. So I'm going to use all my money now. So what is that? Yeah, that's 5 more infantry. Yeah, that's fine. The only thing I was considering hitting is West Russia. Aiming to kill the infantry, that is it. Just kill the infantry and I'm happy. If 3 fighters miss, then that makes me have, I think it was a 74% chance to hold. Saying how much value me losing an infantry and him keeping one adds. So I really need my fighters to actually do their job here. So yeah. If I had a tank, I'd happily blitz this, but I don't. Alright, good luck to Russia. Please kill the infantry. I'm not asking to take it. I just want to kill the infantry. There you go. Bit of a bonus there. Sack, that is correct. And yes, the UK is on the correct doctrine as well, so the bombers will die first. Unfortunate, but necessary if he's willing to go in. I'm just holding on for one more round. I can't hold on for any longer because of these 9 tanks. Two more artilleries, 3 more infantry. And then hopefully I get the opportunity to flee Russia into China and then create like a choke point. Get the US and IC here, create a choke point here, or hopefully get into India. I don't know if India's an option. I can't afford to go to Kazakh, then Persia. That's 2 turns, that's 3 whole turns neighbouring Caucasus with his huge death stack. It's too much. It's not worth losing the Russian assets. If the objective is to run away with the assets, there's no point me giving the opportunity to wipe them out. So I have to go the long way, which is probably... I'll see my odds on holding this, and then I'll make a run for it for Szechuan. If not, I'll go Novo, Xinjiang, Szechuan, or Onway. And then yeah, create a choke point here. And then hopefully hold out on Kangsu. I don't think he can point cap me. So he got 3, so 1, 2, 3. He just needs United Kingdom, which would be the next one he could achieve, right? So I have to make sure that this is well protected here. Yeah, because after 1, 2, 3, that's the easier one. There's no way he takes Philippines, so I must protect this. Okay. Alright. That is the end of Russia round 6. I'll be back with UK round 6. Alright, UK round 6. Now, I think my opponent's made a pretty brutal mistake. It's unfortunate for him, because I think I can point cap him. He didn't leave his stack on France. He didn't take back Karelia. So I can take France with the United Kingdom this turn, get it to 9. Then, all the Americans have to do is wipe out the Japanese Navy and take Kangsu. If I'm not mistaken. Unless he is aware that his navy's too strong for my navy, I don't actually know. I'm going to see the American Navy's odds on his. But from my understanding, UK simply takes France. gets me to 9, and then America takes Kangsu. And then it's GG. So I'm going to see America's odds on his fleet to see if he can actually block me or not. He can put a tank and then 2 infantry, right? That's all he can muster. The funny thing is that, you know what? They can take it as well this time. Yeah, UK can sack a transport, take it. Right, I'm going to see US odds on his fleet. Alright, so I've calculated my odds on his fleet. If he moves it to 61, I have a 95% chance to take. And then, even if he shoves a tank and 2 infantry, I have... what is that? Infantry, artillery. So 4 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 tank on Kangsu. Yeah, this is unfortunate for him. The game, I don't think I'm jinxing anything here. I think this is genuinely a very, very bad mistake he made. This has cost him the game. My understanding, all I have to do is take this and this. Brings me to 10 points. He can take it back. I might even have the UK sack a transport to take Manchuria instead, right? Which will block the tank. Yeah, it'll block the tank blitzing. So yeah, the UK will take this. He can block with his navy. And then I wipe out his fleet and take it. And then the other thing is, if he moves his fleet away, I might have odds on Japan. I might take Japan instead. He won't be able to take it back, most likely. Yeah, very unfortunate for him. Yeah, I think this is it, unfortunately for him. This is the game, because I was thinking through the long game, and then I realised, oh, hang on a minute, giving up France, and he didn't take Aurelia. I still hold France. So yeah, I'm going to pause here and think about my buy. Shouldn't be too hard, but... Alright, so I'm going to play as if the game will continue past this point, because there might be a slight chance that I fail. Very hard, I think, but... So what I'm planning is 2 infantry and artillery, a destroyer and a fighter. I'm going to stack Season 8. If he wants to hit it with 4 bombers, it's a 54% chance for me to hold. With sack AC here. So yeah, this will be the buy. Very unfortunate for him. Right, so I will follow these orders still, because the game could continue past this point. Yes, 2 infantry artillery for India, and then a destroyer fighter for Season 8. So, yes, I'm going to be taking... France and Northwestern. You know what? Let's do this. Do I blitz the tank across this way, or do I hit? Let's hit that. Can these bombers do anything different? I'm going to sack a transport to take Manchuria. Might as well take that. I could block. I'm retreating from here. These tanks can hit this. No? One, two, three, four, five. And then the fighters can assist this tank, and then what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, go to India. Or somewhere that's safe. 1, 2, 3. No, go in here. So. Yeah, no point doing that. Yeah, the infantry blocks the tank blitz unless he takes it with. He could kill it with infantry and then blitz the tank. That's a move. But like I said, I think the US has too many land units. The chance is too high for me to take it, even without plane support. So yeah, alright. Let's lock this in then. It's fine, because I don't mind taking. It's unfortunate. I could take it with the Russians still, but it doesn't really add anything. I don't mind taking Manchuria with the UK. Normally I'd save it for the US, but he's probably going to take it back. And then the US could retake it and then put an IC down. If the game continues, right? Must put an infantry there just in case. The 5 fighters can make their way to India. Bombers. Yep, India as well. Cruiser here? No. Cruiser here, yes. Sub here. Very good. Yeah, UK stack. Here, yep, destroyer and cruiser. Then sub is going, yeah, good stuff. Yeah, point capping range here. There's nothing Germany can do. Yeah, he needed to hold. Well, he needed to retake Karelia with a stack big enough to stop the UK taking it back, or stack France. In fact, he just needed to stack France or take this and hold it, right? That's it, and then the game would continue past this point. If I'm not mistaken. He has no odds on the UK fleet, not the UK, the US fleet. And he has no chance of holding. He can't, there's no IC here. Can't build additional ships. Even now the UK's threatening to take it. Like, he might see it now. I don't know. Yeah, it's unfortunate, really, because Germany just didn't do anything. I mean, they were doing what they normally do. It's just, he's allowed me to take France and hold Karelia. Like, there's no way the Japanese can take these points, you know. There's no way he takes India. It's just not possible. There's no way he takes Philippines. There is a slight chance I failed to take Kangsu, but I've not calculated it, but I have 4 infantry, 2 artilleries, and a tank. 4 artillery. 4 infantry, 2 artilleries, and a tank. So, yeah. And if he moves here to defend it, I might even have odds to take Japan. I might just go for Japan because I'm taking Japan, right? Anyway, as the end of UK round 6, back with USA round 6. Alright, USA round 6. 4 infantry, 3 artilleries, and a tank for the Japanese. They all went into Japan. Took out the transport in 62, taking it back with Manchuria back, losing 1 infantry. Then he blitzed the tank across, dropped off 2 infantry, dropped his planes off. So he's identified his best move, and then he's left the destroyer in 60 to get rid of my bombards. So the Americans have 2 choices here. I either go for this battle, Kangsu, go through his fleet to hit Kangsu, or I go for Japan. If I go for Japan, I have a 53.7% chance to conquer. If I go for C-Zone 61, it's 98%, and then the following battle is a 99.6%. Unfortunately, this will not be enough to stop me. My entire fleet doesn't need air support, so I can send pretty much all my fighters for the battle. 1, 2, 3, and it lands, yeah. I can send all 7 fighters with all my transports at Kangsu. Yeah, so yeah, it's unfortunate. Germany's not going to be able to get glory that they were going to get by taking Russia, because the odds are so low for me to fail to take this. It's yeah. So with the US, I'm going to get 5 infantry, 1 tank, 3 transports, 1 destroyer. Okay, yep. Alright, so yeah, I can literally just get away with chucking my entire navy at it, and it literally doesn't need air support. The thing is, he has no destroyer, so I have 6 surprise strikes, which is absolutely brutal. Yeah, the game doesn't like it now, but I can send all my fighters. The game should start to like it. It says implausible because of the naval battle in front of it, which is strong. So, yeah, that's... I have 11 lights, 6 of them submarines with surprise strikes. He has no cruiser. So this could be a pretty devastating first round if I get some surprise strike hits. And I mean, this is deceiving. Because of the naval battle in front of it, but it is a 99.7% chance I take. It does say implausible, but that's because of this blockade going on here. Good luck to the Americans. Alright, we've taken 2 hits from the battleships already, so... Okay, well... Let's do the destroyers. Hopefully I do get luckier. That's more like it. Just realised I have 2 battleships. Oh, so dopey. I'm probably gonna sack the carriers, if I'm being honest. I could sack the destroyer, but I want my surprise strikes running. Alright, come on boys. Wow, his battleships have really put in the work. There you go, that's it. Yeah, I took slightly more damage because I forgot I had 2 battleships that I have 3. I have 2 free hits. I always seem to do that when I manually fight battles with battleships. It's a pretty devastating first round from me. Yeah, I mean, they fought on valiantly. I mean, but it's unfortunately not enough. I take the 10th point, and that is the game. And yeah, that is the game. Yeah, okay, that is the end of this game. It was just a mistake by him on his part. It happens. I was in perfect position to snipe. It's unfortunate. I mean, I always think about it in all of my rounds here. I'm always putting myself in positions where I'm primed to do so, because obviously I'm trying to win the game here. Especially in this case, when the US is situated here, India and Philippines are pretty much going to be guaranteed by the Allies from this point. He could take it in the future with Germans here, but yeah, you got to watch out for it. Germany has to be, especially when Japan's losing its assets, because Japan controls 3 key cities here, victory cities. But if they're under threat and they're going to lose the ocean battle, you got to keep an eye out for the point snipe, because it's available. Because the UK goes after the Germans. So if Germany messes up, which he did, and doesn't take Karelia or holds France, that is the game, pretty much. If the Americans are strong enough, which I was here, I will either take Japan, especially in this position, I'll either take Japan or Kangsu, because they're both so exposed. Very unfortunate on his part. It does unfortunately happen here. I don't think there's much I can really say, because he didn't do anything wrong, really. I mean, there might have been some other he could have done a couple different things with his Japan Navy. Maybe alter his buy slightly for delaying the Americans, but this was a free nation KJF. Even the top players struggle to defend it if the Allies know what they're doing. If they're doing a full-on free nation, it is very hard for Japan to defend itself. Like, very, very hard. Germany has to get on Russia's case pretty much instantly. Otherwise, Japan will fall. This build was so strong that I was able to get the Americans into Borneo and buy get to take Borneo round 2. I took Borneo round 2 and got an IC up running round 3. Started producing units round 4. That is how. This is a very, very good example. Very, very good example of a KGF. It couldn't have gone any better. I mean, this is not including him messing up and me point capping. If he had defended Karelia or France, the Allies are in a super strong position because I had a 90% chance on his fleet. No matter what he does, he could buy more ships. But then I'm just going to hold position here and buy more carriers, bombers, maybe more subs to absolutely nuke him off the ocean, right? And then America was going to take the Chinese territories. And then I was planning to build more industrial complexes and start to flood China with American units. I got it from the stream from DCMZ or DM. I do apologize. I don't have his channel on my screen right now, but I was watching one of his streams that he does every Friday. I'll leave a link to the episode I found that on, and you can try the. It's not mine. It's not the channel owners. I don't know if he uses it or not. But I forget the guy's name who used it in that episode. I just really loved aggressive positioning the Allies had on Japan this early on. It worked so well, especially taking Malaya, which is absolutely bizarre, but I do like the merit behind it because it does stop the Japanese bombards on Burma. United Kingdom pushes forward. It's just so effective. The UK there is just to scatter, take as much as it can, and provide numerous targets to overwhelm the Japanese, because Japan can't handle it all. The main objective for me doing this was to stop him doing a Pearl Harbor, going for Seazone 53, and destroying the American Navy, which allowed me to get an early Borneo cap round 2 for the Americans. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Stifling and picking and taking away from the Japanese in income, targeting their infantry with all 3 nations was absolutely brutal. The Japanese empire completely collapsed here. Amazing example. I'm pretty happy I pulled it off. I'm pretty happy I did. I do apologize. I don't remember his name. Might put it on the screen here, and obviously I'll link to the episode. Very, very, very good tactic here. As the Japan player, you have to pick what battles are the best because there's so many. I don't even know. This has not been used against me. I don't even know what I would do as Japan. So effective. It did exactly what I needed to do. It might actually be stronger than Seazone 37. But this is... I mean, I've failed the Seazone 37. I've failed the Seazone 30 hold. This tactic has worked out pretty much perfectly. So obviously there's a bit of bias there. I probably need to do this a couple more times. This seems like the less risk with the most reward, probably. I do apologize to my opponent because I don't even know what I would do against this. This is absolutely brutal. It's just unfortunate I won the game by point cap. Germany didn't really achieve anything in this game. Russia did what I needed to do with Russia to delay him for as long as possible, while simultaneously getting in there. That's what I failed to do in one of my previous Allies games, is getting in there early. Against, I think the opponent was Follett, 0711, I think that was the guy. He was like Platinum 4 at the time. What I failed to do in that game was getting I got Russia involved in that game, but too late. It was way too late. Round 4 I started, and Japan could have maintained its income and kept up with the Americans. And of course, on top of that, I did fail 37 in that game. So there's many factors, right? But this performed very, very well. Very, very well. I'm really happy with this. And I took another bit of advice as well. I think the guy's name is Black Tide. He's also in the same stream. I think it was the same stream video. He said that he likes to abandon Africa to prioritize the safety of India. And I mean, this pretty much works. Don't worry about Africa as the United Kingdom. Just focus on the Indian defense to stop the Japan free timing. I don't think that's what he said entirely. I'm kind of glazing it, glossing over it. I don't remember, but well, I took his word for it, and it seems to have worked in this game. I might test it in a couple more games. This worked very well, so I'm very happy with that. Black Tide is the current Platinum 2, I think. High Silver. I feel bad. I feel bad, I do. It's unfortunate that I pulled him for his sake. Absolutely brutal. I think it's what's holding this guy back is the fact that he didn't notice of the point snipe. You always got to be aware of it, because there's free allied nations at the end of the day. There's more flexibility that they can achieve. Grab the victory points, right? It is scary, and then especially in a KJF like that. Karelia should never really fall. If I'm being honest, Karelia should never fall to Allies' hands in a KJF. But that's just me. That's just my personal opinion. And just keep deaths. You got to be aware of it, and then stack France appropriately. It might have been good for him if he stacked France to stop the British from taking it and getting the money in the first place. At least that fought, right? I mean, maybe the next step is looking out for point caps. But before I get onto another tangent here, that is the end of this game. Of course I enjoyed it. I pulled off a absolutely brutal AGF here. Well played to my opponent. It's unfortunate. It's a shame. I mean, I could have gone for Japan, but I'm here to win the games here. I'm here to try and get to platinum here, most efficient way, as efficiently as possible. So it's a shame the game had to end there. And I mean, the game could have progressed into a pretty good late game. I was probably gonna go and try and take Japan, or I'll just do what I normally do and just neuter them and just ignore them and flood China with American units, with triple IC on the Chinese land. Just flood it with Americans. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Appreciate your time, and I'll catch you in the next one.